right, just about ready for baseball. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. Could be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Gelof in plenty of time to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for the Giants, Willy Adames. Butler gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound in this one, Jameson Taillon. Chris, what are you looking for from him? Stepping in, Henry Volte. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, 1.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Swing and a high drive. That one way back there. On its way and gone. Well, I got that going for me, which is nice. He flexes his power with that swing. Here comes Bryce Harper. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And a 1-2. On the ground right side. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Top of the second. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Salvador Perez. And a foul ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Knee high. That's in for a strike. Next one misses. 3-2 now. One out in the second. So up next, Michael Bush.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Soderstrom on the move, takes it in for the out. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Edmundo Sosa.
That ball's carrying. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first. That ends the inning. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Zach Gelof. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Carlos Cortez. That one fouled off. And ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No swing. The 2-2. Rips one to right. Takes it in for the out. Jonah Heim up next for the A's. Just missed. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Check swing went around. That's strike two. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. On to the third inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Christian Koss. Lindor fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So digging in, Matt McLain. McLain starting up the middle at second, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 300. He hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit. There's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Moniak checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Henry Bolte.
Henry Bolte.
And he swings through that one.
Oh, that's
Really
off the
good
plate.
take, especially
Ball
with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered here in this one.
Francisco Lindor.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Here comes the throw. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for the A's.
So Harper stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
Nope. That's inside.
Foul ball there. Man at second. And it's filled up. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Jacob Wilson. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Here's Byron Buxton.
Aye. Ball, that's in.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And that misses. 3-1 now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. Willie Adames stands in.
Hey!
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Cortez throws to first in time, and that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Michael Busch digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Late with the swing there. Line drive, base hit. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa fouls away the first offering. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one.
He's
to
out.
first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. That clips a corner. Geloff. Long throw to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Buxton sizing it up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Zach Gelof will hit next. Hit on the ground to short. Adames on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. So up next, Carlos Cortez. He's 0 for 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Did not go. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Stays alive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Christian Koss.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. And there's one down. Byron Buxton, the next Giant to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He was late there, strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Inside, ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Willy Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. Lindor tosses to first, and that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Ball inside.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-2 now. Bunts it straight back to the mound. To Adames, that's one. And that's all they'll get. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Strike on the inside corner. Hard liner. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a really good take.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Now it's going to be Jacob Wilson.
Ball. Down.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. Top 6. Now it's the Giants catcher, Salvador Perez. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Waste no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Soderstrom under it. And there's one away. So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Butler in position. He's got it. That's out number 2. Joey Ortiz, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Ball. That's inside.
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And now the DH, Christian Koss. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Save!
No, he's safe.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there.
Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. The tag. Safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Comes up empty.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Base hit left field. Runner from second scores as they add on. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So 2 down. Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one missed. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. That one misses. That's 5 straight. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Base hit. And a double puts runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Eric Miller comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. You know, these Athletics just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging. Now, Zach Geloff, 1 for 2. To 3rd, and that chance handled. Tosses to 1st, 2 out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro,
new pitcher on now, Luis Morales.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz, 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Giants.
Next will be the Giants DH, Christian Koss. And it's fouled away. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Bounce to the left side, and a foul ball. The Giants up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now a chance for Matt McLain. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a nice play. Bottom of the 7th, and now here's the A's catcher.
Now Now pitching for San
New arm for the
Francisco,
Giants,
number
JT
34,
Brubaker.
JT
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the order. Now here is Henry Volte. And a sac bunt here. Bush to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Sosa takes it in for the out. 2 away now. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Here comes Bryce Harper. Tied him up inside with that one. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mickey Moniak. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ball, that's down.
And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
0-1 now. That one's deep. And that's going to bang against the wall. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Perez in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Michael Bush, the next Giant to hit. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The run scores from third, and it's 9-2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Joey Ortiz. Fought off foul. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Koss in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 2 outs.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. So 2 on with 2 away. Matt McLain, the next Giant to hit. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Jacob Wilson. In the air, right field, Moniak drifts towards it. 1 down. Tyler Soderstrom now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Gelof, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
In the dirt.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Flips it. What a play. Inning over. And your final 12-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.